Okay. So yesterday I told you that in the morning session, very beginning, we will go for a poll. That is 10-question poll we will do today. That is what I told you yesterday. The same thing we are going to do. And before that, what was the topic we discussed yesterday? What was the topic we discussed? Operon, operon concept. Operon concept and gene regulation. And one more point in relation to operon concept, one example, that is lac operon concept. So these are the three main areas we covered last day. Examination point of view, operon concept is very much important when the lac operon concept or even simple operon concept. Okay. So I hope that the next 10-15 minutes you will enjoy with the poll. So now we will go for the poll. I'm just flashing the poll over right now. The number of participants are still, yeah, one number is increasing gradually. Anyway, those who are coming late, they will get later questions only. Okay. So you take time and 10 minutes time you will get for it. 10 minutes time you will get for operon concept. I mean, this particular poll session. And take time and do it properly. Okay. Okay. I'm launching. Let me launch. Let me launch. Yes. Then you catch it. Half the time is over now. Yeah, Krishna, fine. Good. Now only 1 minute left. Even the latecomers can also take part in. Even they are not able to find out the answer, they can do random. Minute, 3, 2, 1, time over. Now you see the result is also there on your screen. And now look at the result. You know which answer you are given for each question. So you can easily find out. whether you are right or not. So now we are going to analyze the questions, the 10 questions which are there. All these 10 questions based on yesterday's topic. I hope that by doing all these things, you will understand that topic very clear. And I hope that there will not be any doubt on it then. And once you read the topic, since you have the textbook, even I don't have even textbook. Since you have the hard copy textbook, you can read it. You read it many times. You can mark it, label it, and you can recollect the things very quickly. Now, the first question is that gene expression results of formation of, or results in formation of. What is formed after gene expression? Or yesterday we have seen that each and every character what we have controlled by genes, and when these genes are getting expressed, actually what is formed? What actually decides the character? And here I got some 39% people said character, 36% said DNA, and 18% said polypeptide, and 7% said RNA. What is the correct answer? Use the chat box now. In chat box, I got the answer polypeptide. So those who are very confident about the answer, they will give the answer quickly. Now I'm getting character and so on so also. But the very first answer what I got in chat box, that is polypeptide. Now, what is this polypeptide actually? What is polypeptide actually? What is a polypeptide? What in fact a polypeptide is? No idea? Bond between polypeptide. That is polypeptide bond we say, chemical bond we are saying. Chain of amino acid. How? Chain of amino acid only. Chain of amino acid, that is polypeptide. But what is this? When you link amino acid one after the other, what do you get? You get polypeptide. What it is actually? Question is not tricky. Question is very straight. What? Oh, different answer I'm getting. Come on, tell me. Between amino acid. Okay. Now, see, this is the drawback. So now you see, when we talk about something, it may be known in different words. One same thing may be known in different things. Now, you know protein, right? Friends, you know protein? Protein, you know? Yes. So if I ask, what is a protein? You can give many answers. You can say it is one of the nutrients. You can say it is a, what you can say, it is a bodybuilding material. Or you can say simply, it is a combination of amino acid. Or you can say, this is the one which controlling the body, building of the body, controlling the character. But what actually a protein is? A protein is nothing that is a polypeptide. So here, what I expected from you, that is answer protein. So what is a polypeptide? Polypeptide is nothing that is a protein. Polypeptide is protein. And what kind of amino acids are there? Accordingly, the name of the protein will change. But polypeptides are what? Polypeptides are amino acids. I'm sorry, protein. Okay. So here the point is that whenever one gene expressing its character means, you know that the gene is located there in DNA. from the DNA, the gene is getting transcribed, the RNA is formed, and that RNA synthesizing the corresponding protein based on the information or sequences of nitrogen bases they have. That means when there is a gene expression, what will be produced? It cannot produce DNA because DNA itself contains gene. So gene expression never results in the formation of DNA. Gene expression will result in formation of RNA, that is transcription, we can say, but that is not expression, that is transcription. So DNA is not the answer, RNA is not the answer. Then when you say character, okay, even the major percentage, we can say the majority, we can say that is going after character. But the gene is not controlling the character. In that means they are synthesizing the protein. They are deciding what kind of proteins to be synthesized in. That protein determines how it should be. That means here the correct answer is not character, the polypeptide. All of you got the answer clearly now? The correct answer, only 18% given. That is the right answer. The polypeptide is the right answer. But polypeptide is a protein. And that protein will decide a particular character. For example, your hair nature. So what kind of protein is there in the hair? That will decide what kind of hair. The skin color. The skin color. That will be decided by the type of protein you have. The polypeptide you have. Everybody have the protein for skin color. But that protein may be different from person to person. So who is deciding the skin color then? The protein, what do you have? The eye color. So like that, everything you can say. Okay. So correct answer is that polypeptide. Now go to number 2. Number 2 is that in eukaryotes, the regulation of gene takes place at different level. Identify one of the level from below. Identify one of the level below. Yesterday I showed the slide, and there I told you that so and so areas the regulation can be taking place. And here they are saying that identify one of the level means there are some 4 options you have. Out of that, only one will be correct. Rest everything will be wrong. Wrong means that is not the part. That is not the level. Okay. So that which one is given correctly over here, that you have to identify. Now look at here. Yesterday we have seen 4, we have 5 regulating area. You remember that? Four or 5 areas we have seen yesterday. One we have seen at transcriptional level, pre-transcriptional, post-transcriptional, structural gene area. So different areas we had seen yesterday the regulation. Out of that, you look at over here. Here 39% saying that regulation of protein. 21% saying that regulation of inducer. 21% saying regulation of splicing. 18% saying that regulation of reverse transcription. Which is the correct answer, friends? Please use the chat box. Please use the chat box. Which is the correct answer according to you? Chat box. Okay, some of you are writing that regulation of protein. Okay. Now I have a request. Use the chat box, because when you are using the chat box, you are attending this very clearly, and I can get the answer also clearly from you. What do you think? If it is wrong, you can correct yourself immediately. So use the chat box. This provision you are getting over here, the chat box provision you are getting there in this platform, use it. Okay, all these provisions you are getting free of cost. Not for you it is free of cost. For me it is not free of cost. I paid for it. So when you are getting all these provision now, use it maximum. So now some of you are writing regulation of splicing, and one answer I got regulation of protein. I know that you already voted for that. You know which answer you have given over here, but still I'm asking to you because that way you are contradicting the things, your mistake, or even if it is correct. Because I know that mostly the people who are written answer correctly, and they only write there in the chat box. Rest all the students know they will sit like that. That means you use the chat box. When you use the chat box, no, it will be good and well and good. I don't want to make it open for everyone. It's actually, if it is open for everyone, everybody can see to each other. According means among you itself, you can come to know that who has given the correct answer, what is the correct answer. But since it is popping up, now that pop-up is, inconvenience for other people, causing inconvenience. So that is why I blocked that one. Okay. Now here again the answer. Regulation of inducer. What is inducer? Yesterday's section we have seen the lactic acid is a we can say that is inducer. So there is no regulation on lactic acid by the gene. So gene regulation, if you look at on lactic acid on inducer, we can notice that there is no regulation. Now regulation of protein. Protein is the outcome. The protein is the outcome of entire process. Even repressor gene is also producing a protein. Okay, the repressor gene is also producing a protein. That protein is controlled by the inducer only. The lactic acid, whatever component is there. So that is not the correct answer. But here I will tell you the correct answer. The correct answer over here, reverse transcription is something different, you know. Formation of DNA from RNA is called reverse transcription. So उसको भी कुछ role इधर नहीं है. The correct answer here splicing है. Splicing क्या है? मैंने कल आपको बताया था. Maturation of messenger RNA. मतलब जो इंट्रॉन्स जो होता है उसको निकाल के पक्का सिस्ट्रॉन कंटेनिंग मैसेंजर आरएनए, पक्का मैसेंजर आरएनए, मैच्योर मैसेंजर आरएनए प्रोड्यूस करने का प्रोसेस है स्प्लाइसिंग. ये स्प्लाइसिंग कंट्रोल करने वाला फैक्टर्स वहां है. तो अंडर जीन रेगुलेशन में स्प्लाइसिंग होता है. ओके, स्प्लाइसिंग इज द करेक्ट आंसर ओवर हियर. रेगुलेशन ऑफ स्प्लाइसिंग. नंबर 2, रेगुलेशन ऑफ स्प्लाइसिंग. इज इट क्लियर फ्रेंड्स? इज इट क्लियर? Number 3. All of you are tired or what? Number 3. Say true or false. Arey, what big answer you have given to me. Say true or false. देखिए answer 50-50. 50% true, 50% false. अभी क्वेश्चन देखेंगे. Metabolic pathways are regulated as a unit. Metabolic pathways are regulated as a unit. 50% said true, 50% said false. What is the correct answer now? Okay. मैंने आपको एग्जाम्पल दिया था बायोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट. बायोलॉजी डिपार्टमेंट में जो इंडिविजुअल यूनिट्स होता है, इंडिविजुअल टीचर्स होता है, they are all teaching biology, but as far as bio subject is concerned, everybody working as a unit. All four, even how many members are there, including Vasant? That is a unit. So all the metabolic pathways we can say regulated as a unit. ऐसा इंडिविजुअल ये नहीं है. ओके, इंडिविजुअल होएगा तो काम नहीं होएगा. ओके, यू जस्ट सी दैट समुद्र में जो पानी है कितना पावरफुल है. उसमें से थोड़ा पानी लेके बकेट में रखेगा तो उतना पावर मिलेगा पानी को. बकेट में जो कलेक्ट करके रखा पानी को, समुद्र में जो पानी है वो पानी का वो जो पावर मिलता है, फोर्स मिलता है. अरे तो यू यूज चैट बॉक्स मैन. मैंने क्वेश्चन पूछा. पावर मिलता है क्या बकेट में भरा हुआ पानी को? आप एक बकेट लेके आप समुद्र में जाके उधर से पानी लेके आए, वो पानी का समुद्र में जो पानी है वो पानी का क्या बिहेवियर दिखाने को होगा? नहीं होगा. If it is alone, nothing can be done. If it is together as a unit, something can be done. So here the correct answer is that true. Metabolic pathways are regulated as a unit. Now go to fourth question. Dash digest lactose into glucose and galactose. मैं रात को 1 बजे एक क्वेश्चन बनाया है, कुछ ना कुछ मिस्टेक उधर इधर आया है, some small words are missing, लेकिन वो एडजस्ट कर रहे टाइम. So dash digest lactose into glucose and galactose. Into जो word ये हो गया, skip हो गया. Dash digest lactose into glucose and galactose. Okay. Normally ये जो डाइजेशन करने वाला कौन है, हाइड्रोलाइजिंग करने वाला कौन है, डाइजेशन हाइड्रोलाइजिंग ये सब करने वाला कौन है, उनको क्यों वो जो कैटेगरी को क्या बोलता है? माय क्वेश्चन इज दैट so the lactose is getting digested into glucose and galactose. Most normally ऐसा डाइजेशन हाइड्रोलाइजिंग एक्टिविटी सब करने वाला कौन है, उसका सपोर्ट करने वाला कौन है, वो कैटलिस्ट को क्या बोलता है जनरली? ये वेरी गुड, एंजाइम्स. So Aryan, very good, you said it is enzymes. That means lactose is converted into glucose and galactose. That is nothing else, that is an enzyme worked on it. And here you see many enzymes are there. When hydrolysis enzymes they are written there, beta galactosidase there, beta galactosidase permase is there, acetyl transferase. So many, all these are various types of enzymes. Out of these, which enzyme you particularly studied for this topic? Yesterday we studied it, particularly studied for this particular action, digestion of lactose into glucose and galactose. What is that enzyme? What is that enzyme? The name of that enzyme? Here, 39% is saying that beta galactosidase. And 29% is saying hydrolysis. 21% is saying that beta galactosidase permase. 11% is saying that acetyl transferase. Okay, I'm getting answer over here. The hydrolysis enzyme is a category of enzymes. And name specified nahi kiya hai. It's a category of enzyme. Okay, yesterday we have seen that the hydrolysis enzyme digesting lactose into glucose and galactose. But that is a general talk. But you have seen 3 different types of enzymes yesterday, and it is specifically said over there, this particular enzyme digesting lactose into glucose and galactose. अभी permase enzyme के बारे में बात कर दो, ये enzyme cell wall को permit कर रहे हैं lactose को अंदर लेने के लिए. Acetyl transferase enzyme, the third enzyme that is functioning then the acetyl formation there. The correct answer over here is that beta galactosidase. Beta galactosidase is the correct answer, but that is a hydrolyzing enzyme only. पगला वाला hydrolysis लिखा है, उससे correct answer है, particular answer, specific answer है beta galactosidase. अगर beta galactosidase इधर नहीं है, then hydrolysis will be the answer. लेकिन बीटा गैलेक्टोसिडेज इधर आने का वजह से आपको डायरेक्टली बोल सकते हैं दिस इज द करेक्ट आंसर. So what is the correct answer? Beta galactosidase. You got the point clearly now? My voice is breaking. Hello, mic test. My voice is okay here, clear. मेरा दूसरा इसमें भी correct clear आ रहा है. शायद आपका उधर का प्रॉब्लम होगा. Okay. Now the correct answer is that beta galactosidase. Got it? Now we go to the fifth one. Operon consists of 3 structural genes. Yesterday मैंने आपको बोला operon concept में various parts है, various regions है. The region मैंने आपको बोला promoter is there, operator is there, and structural genes there. मैंने promoter के बारे में कुछ नहीं पूछा और operator के बारे में भी कुछ नहीं पूछा. मैंने तो जो पूछा है that is about the structural genes. Okay. Yeah. The structural genes I said over here. Yeah, Minashi, it is 4 when you consider the regulator also. Okay. So the operon concepts, 3 structural genes I told you, gene sequence you have to remember. Now look at over here, 32% saying that X, Y, Z. 29% says that Y, Z, A. 29% saying Z, Y, A. And 11% saying Z, Y, X. What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? Yes, I'm getting there on the chat box. Z, Y, A. Z, Y, A. That is the 4th one. The 4th one. That is Z, Y, A. That is the correct answer. Z, Y, A is the correct answer. That sequence, please, yaad rakhna, remember always, because that sequence may give you confusion. So to avoid confusion, so be very careful. Starting with Z, ending with A. Starting with the last letter, ending with the first letter of English alphabet. Starting with the which one? The last alphabet. Ending with the first alphabet. और बीच वाला बीच में रहता है, Y बीच में है, वो बीच में ही रहता है, ठीक है. Now we go to the next one, the 6th one, the action of structural gene. The action of structural gene is regulated by. The action of structural gene is regulated by. Now again, look at the answer over here. 43% is saying repressor protein. Repressor protein is the answer given by 43% of people. 25% is saying promoter. 21% is saying operator gene. And 11% is saying that inducer. Yes, I already got the answer. Many people already written over here. Very good. Whatever answer I'm saying there in the chat box right now, all the answers means everybody, those who are given answer in the chat box is absolutely correct. Now, what is the correct answer over here? The action of structural gene is regulated by the correct answer. I'm straight away coming to the answer. A repressor protein. So repressor protein, see, if there is no inducer, repressor protein will go and sit on operator. Am I right? If there is no inducer कल का वो picture याद रखना. If there is no inducer, for example, कल का example देखो तो lactose. If there is no lactose, the repressor protein will straightway go to operator and sit over there. So once the protein sit on operator, then the promoter region where the enzyme is there, that enzyme cannot move on to structural gene. So the structural gene cannot be functioned there. So who is regulating the structural gene? In one sense, repressor protein. So repressor protein is regulating the action of structural gene. Okay. If the repressor protein is not there, the structural gene will function. The repressor protein is coming and sitting on operator, then the structural gene cannot function. So correct answer is that repressor protein. And I think one Gus has come. Yeah, very good morning, my dear Gus now. Okay. Now, 7th one. Each structural gene is generally known as. जो टेक्स्ट बुक रीड करता है उनको ये सब आंसर क्लियरली मिलेगा. Each structural gene is regulated by. Each structural gene. Mic test. My voice is clear to everyone now. Mic test. clear? For some of you, it is clear. That means I don't think that sometimes the problem may be there, but that is not stable like that. You know, that problem is not continuing like that. Anyway, see, if you are not able to listen properly, you just tell me. I will cross check here. Okay, now, Srishti, you are getting my voice clearly? Is clear now? Okay. Now, the power has gone from here now. Okay, now we are working on another device. The power has gone just now. Okay, each structural gene is generally known as, what is that? Here, 36% is saying that it is protein. 32% is saying that cistron. 18% is saying that inducer. And 14% is saying that intron. Now, remember, we are talking about structural gene. Structural gene, you see that produces messenger RNA. Yesterday, we have seen that 3 messenger RNA they produced over there. Okay. So, each structural gene, what do you call? Actually, remember that when you take the DNA for the synthesis of messenger RNA, yes, Srishti? Srishti, you raise the hand, no? If you want to say anything? Okay, no. So, when the DNA is transcribing, you are getting messenger RNA, but that messenger RNA contains both cistron and intron. Since both cistron and intron there in that, it is not functional or it is functionless. So if the structural gene they want to function, they should contain only cistron. So the correct answer over here is that each structural gene is generally known as cistron. Answer is that, yeah, correct. So the correct answer is that cistron. Okay. So 32% said correctly and 36% said protein. That is the outcome. That is the end product. That is the end product. That is the outcome. But here, nothing related to the end product. It is related to the beginning only. That is about the cistron. Cistron is the correct answer. Now we come to the 8th point. So look at 8th point. Switching on or switching off of the operator is achieved by a protein called switching on or switching off of the operator is achieved by a protein called. Here 39% is saying that repressor, 29% is saying lactose, 21% is saying inducer, and 11% is saying that polymerase. Okay. इधर मैंने जो ऑप्शंस आपको दिया है हर ऑप्शंस ऑपरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट में रिलेटेड है. व्हेन लैक्टोस दिया, लैक्टोस मैंने आपको बोला ये एक आउटसाइडर है. आउटसाइड से लैक्टोस प्रोवाइड करता है तो द स्ट्रक्चरल जीन विल फंक्शन. कल हमने देखा था वो पिक्चर. रिप्रेसर जो बोलता है जो आई जीन है, इनहिबिटर जीन है, the I gene or inhibitor gene is producing a protein or producing a messenger RNA that will convert into a protein which is called repressor. अभी भी हमने previously एक क्वेश्चन में देखा ये रिप्रेसर जाके ऑपरेन को ऊपर बैठा है तो पॉलीमरेज एंजाइम को आगे जाने को नहीं मिलेगा. दरवाजा बंद हो गया. मैंने कल बोला आपको दरवाजा बंद नहीं होना. इसके लिए आप क्या लगाएंगे उधर? एक स्टॉपर को लगाएंगे. तो वो स्टॉपर कुछ भी हो सकता है. इवन एक चेयर लेके वहां रखेगा तो भी वो बंद हो जाएगा. मतलब वो मूवमेंट स्टॉप हो जाएगा. तो इधर का करेक्ट आंसर क्या है? ये लैक्टोस इंड्यूसर है, सब एक ही है. पॉलीमरेज एक एंजाइम है. दैट एंजाइम इज हैविंग नो रोल ओवर हियर इन स्विच ऑन और स्विच ऑफ में. जब स्विच ऑन और स्विच ऑफ होता है तभी पॉलीमरेज काम करता है. जब स्विच ऑन हो गया तो क्या करेंगे? पॉलीमराइज आगे जाएंगे. और स्विच ऑफ हो गया पॉलीमराइज आगे जाके मतलब आगे नहीं जाएंगे. तो ये स्विचिंग ऑन और स्विचिंग ऑफ में एक्शन करने वाला है पॉलीमराइज, लेकिन स्विच ऑन स्विच ऑफ कंट्रोल करने वाला एक प्रोटीन है. वो प्रोटीन का करेक्ट आंसर है, नाम है इधर रिप्रेसर. तो रिप्रेसर इज द correct answer over here. And now we come to the second last one, ninth one. Find the odd man out. Now you see, I have given you 5 genes. Out of 5 genes, 4 genes are exactly there, and one I just made it as gene. Can you tell me which one I artificially created over here as a gene? And here in the answer, you see 36% saying that structural gene, 25% is saying inducer gene, 18% is saying operator gene, 14% is saying regulator gene, 7% is saying promoter gene. इसका मतलब ओड मैन आउट है. ओड मैन आउट में तो सब जीन्स के बारे में बात करते हैं. इधर जो 5 जीन्स है, 5 जीन्स में 4 जीन्स एक्चुअली एक्सिस्टिंग है, एक जीन ट्रू नहीं है, मतलब एब्सोल्युटली नहीं है, ऐसा एक जीन नहीं है. कौन सा है? आई एम गेटिंग वेरियस आंसर्स देयर इन द चैट बॉक्स नाउ. somebody saying ऑपरेटर जीन. हेलो फ्रेंड्स, ऑपरेटर जीन नहीं है तो स्ट्रक्चरल जीन कैसे काम करेंगे? ऑपरेटर जीन स्ट्रक्चरल जीन्स को कंट्रोल करता है. अभी हमने कितना बार देखा. इसका मतलब स्ट्रक्चरल जीन्स एक्सिस्टिंग है, ऑपरेटर जीन एक्सिस्टिंग है. और अच्छा ये बताइए मेरे को, रेगुलेटर जीन करके एक जीन है क्या? ऑपरॉन में, ऑपरॉन कॉन्सेप्ट में आपने स्टडी किया रेगुलेटर जीन. ऐसा है कि जीन आपने स्टडी किया रेगुलेटर जीन? नो, वेरी बैड. somebody I don't want to disclose the name, that is why I use the term somebody wrote that no, regulator gene nahi hai. Which is the first gene? I gene, inhibitor gene, that is regulatory gene. I gene, that is inhibitory gene. That inhibitory gene is a regulatory gene that is producing the protein called regulator, repressor. So regulatory gene is there, operator gene is there, स्ट्रक्चरल जीन्स देयर. अब इन 2 जीन्स बाकी है, उसमें से कौन सा है बोलिए? कम ऑन जल्दी. अच्छा ये बताइए, प्रोमोटर जीन करके एक जीन है क्या? प्रोमोटर जीन करके एक जीन है? यस. ओके, प्रोमोटर जीन, देयर इज वन जीन. ओके, प्रोमोटर जीन का काम क्या है? प्रोमोटर जीन का काम क्या है? व्हाट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ प्रोमोटर जीन? Promoter gene is giving place to correct. Seed. Actually, I think you are saying from the textbook. But promoter gene का काम यही है, polymerase enzymes को क्या करना है, उनको बैठने को जगह देना बस. So promoter gene is giving space to accommodate RNA polymerase enzyme. Okay. So that means polymerase promoter gene is also there. That means remember all the 4 genes which are involved in operon concept. पहला वाला ऑर्डर पे सीक्वेंस में बात करेगा तो रेगुलेटर जीन, उसका आगे प्रोमोटर जीन, उसका आगे ऑपरेटर जीन, उसका आगे स्ट्रक्चरल जीन. अभी 5वां कौन सा है इधर? इंड्यूसर जीन. इंड्यूसर जीन करके एक जीन नहीं है. इंड्यूसर जीन करके एक जीन नहीं है. लैक ऑपरॉन कॉन्सेप्ट में आपने देखा इंड्यूसर जो बोलता है लैक्टिक एसिड, मिल्क शुगर. ओके, so that is not a gene. इंड्यूसर जो लैक्टिक जो बोला है, जो लैक्टिक एसिड जो बोला है वो इंड्यूसर है, that is not a gene. So इधर का ओडमैन कौन है? अपना ये क्लासरूम में ओडमैन कौन है? अपना क्लासरूम में ओडमैन कौन है? क्लासरूम में, ये क्लासरूम में ओडमैन कौन है? Yeah, correctly you wrote the answer. Okay, myself, because I am the old man, na? I am the old man, you are the young people, so I am the old man. Okay. Carry on. Okay, now we come to the last one. Okay, I agree. Correct. I was just joking. Leave it. Okay. Okay, last one. Last question, look at them. Say the statement, true or false. उधर भी देखो स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक है. मैंने बोला ना रात को 1 बजे बनाया ये पूरा स्लाइड. I mean ये 10 क्वेश्चन का मिस्टेक्स तो है. आपका रिसल्ट का काम करने के बीच में मैंने ये बनाया क्योंकि आज सुबह टाइम नहीं मिलेगा सोच के. तो इसलिए ना उधर इधर मीन्स मिस्टेक्स हुआ है. Okay, lactose act as an inducer of its own breakdown. What is the statement? Just clearly look at there. Lactose acts as an inducer of its own breakdown. That means in lac operon concept, what we have seen, the 3 different types of messenger RNAs are produced from the structural genes. They are synthesizing those 3 types of amino acids. Already we have seen what are those 3 types of amino acids. That is galactosidase, permase, and those acetyl. So all those 3 amino acids are, enzymes are produced by the structural genes only. Now, the structural genes are producing these enzymes through the messenger RNA when the operator gene is allowing them to work. You are getting the sequence I say? When the operator gene allowed the structural genes to produce the messenger RNA, and then subsequently they produced the enzyme. So operator gene is responsible then for the synthesis of enzymes. And for what purpose these enzymes is using? The enzyme is using for breakdown of lactic acid. Am I right? That means these enzymes are breaking down the lactic acid means, yeah, that is breaking down the lactic acid. But the structural gene is worked because of the action of operator gene. An operator gene could succeed in work, succeed in functioning. That is because the repressor protein did not come and sit on it. रिप्रेसर प्रोटीन को और जो ऑपरेटर को ऊपर बैठ के वो रास्ता ब्लॉक करने को चांस नहीं मिला. नॉर्मल केस में क्या करता है, ये जो रिप्रेसर प्रोटीन वहां जाके ऑपरेटर को ब्लॉक करता है और ब्लॉक करने की वजह से जो एंजाइम पॉलीमरेज आगे नहीं जाएंगे और स्ट्रक्चरल जीन काम नहीं करेंगे और कुछ एंजाइम प्रोड्यूस नहीं होता है. लेकिन आप थोड़ा लैक्टिक एसिड अंदर डाल दिया, ये लैक्टोज क्या किया है, लैक्टोज शुगर क्या किया, लैक्टिक एसिड नहीं लैक्टोज शुगर, ये लैक्टोज शुगर क्या किया, सीधा जाकर रिप्रेसर को ब्लॉक कर दिया. रिप्रेसर को ब्लॉक करने की वजह से ऑपरेटर को ऑपरेटर जीन को ब्लॉक करने को नहीं हुआ और ऑपरेटर जीन काम किया. You got the point what I said clearly now? That means the lactose sugar blocked the repressor protein from sitting and blocking the operator. Thereby operator started working, structural gene काम किया, मैसेंजर आरएनए प्रोड्यूस हो गया, एंजाइम प्रोड्यूस हो गया और वो एंजाइम लैक्टिक एसिड को ब्रेक डाउन भी कर दिया. So lactose acts as an inducer of its own breakdown. That is a correct statement. The statement is correct. That is 71% said that it is true and 29% said that it is false. Okay. So this much about today's the 10 question poll, the major assignment. So now I stop this one and little bit time we have, and I will use that time for covering a little portion, today's small portion, and after that we will leave. Okay, I'm going to stop it now. Okay, friends, now we'll go to one slide. That is 13 number slide. I will go 13 number slide because till 12 we have completed yesterday. And this is a small question type, section only, small area only. There is no long type, long answer type questions from here. It's all small type only. Some technical terms you have to understand. So that is why I chosen this one. This particular session for this assignment. Now the next topic is the genomics. So genomics is a topic over here. Some technical term it is. You should understand what is this technical term. Friends, you are okay now? Comfortable? You people are?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, good. So now let us see what is genomics. So when you talk about genomics, some two technical terms you have to see there. First technical term is that genome. So this particular term is coined by one scientist. इसका नाम है, मैं उधर दिया है, स्क्रीन में है आपका, H. Winkler. H. Winkler in the year 1920, the year याद रखना, exactly 100 years back. Exactly 100 years back, this particular term has come up. The term is that genome. Now, what is a genome? तो जीनोम क्या है उतना समझ में रखना, ज्यादा डिटेल में जाना जरूरी नहीं है. व्हाट इज अ जीनोम? वेरी सिंपल, मैं आपका स्क्रीन पे दिया है जीनोम क्या है करके. तो जीनोम इज सिंपल. आपको मालूम है, यू हैव हाउ मेनी सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स माय फ्रेंड्स? हाउ मेनी सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स यू हैव? प्लीज यूज द चैट बॉक्स क्विकली. 23 sets of chromosomes. That means 23 pair of chromosomes you have. We are taking the word 23. It is in pair. It is in pair. So what you have in 23, the same you can see there in another. So it is a pair. That means the lowest number is 23. So you have 23 chromosomes. That is called as haploid sets of chromosomes. Okay. So that is the basic number, and that is the haploid set of chromosome of human beings. So like that, in all living organisms, we can say there is a haploid number. Maybe triploid, tetraploid, hexaploid, pentaploid, octaploid, like that it may be. The individual may be 6n, 5n, 8n, 9n, like that हो सकता है. They are 2n. लेकिन 1n we are considering here. That is a haploid set बोलता है. ये सेम सेट अभी 2 सेट है तो डिप्लोइड हो गया. लेकिन 1 सेट जो बोलता है उनका रेपिटेशन है बाकी. सो जो रेपिटेड सेट को बोलता है, सिंगल लोवेस्ट सेट को बोलता है हैप्लोइड सेट. ये हैप्लोइड सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स में, तो आपको मालूम है, यू नो दैट इन ऑल क्रोमोसोम व्हाट इज देयर? डीएनए इज देयर. डीएनए इज द मेन कंपोनेंट ऑफ ऑल द क्रोमोसोम्स. सो लाइक दैट वी हैव 23 chromosomes. That is haploid set. So in all 23 chromosomes, DNA is there. And in all DNAs, what is there? Genes are there. So ये जो DNA 23 क्रोमोसोम में आपका हमारा हम सबको नंबर सेम है. एवरीथिंग इज सेम. जो डीएनए है उसमें जो जीन्स है, उसमें जो नाइट्रोजन बेसिस है. सो ये जो एंटायर डीएनए मतलब 23 क्रोमोसोम पकड़ के 23 क्रोमोसोम में कितना जीन्स है, कितना डीएनए है, इसको बोलता है जीनोम ऑफ दैट ऑर्गेनिज्म. अभी मेरा जीनोम पूछेगा तो मेरा 23 क्रोमोसोम में कितना डीएनए है. दूसरा एक टेक्निकल मीनिंग भी हम लोग ले रहे हैं हमेशा. द सम टोटल ऑफ ऑल द जीन्स प्रेजेंट इन एन ऑर्गेनिज्म, दैट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज जीनोम. तो इधर क्या लिखा है आपका टेक्स्ट बुक में? ये लिखा है the entire DNA the haploid set of chromosomes of an organism is called as genome. Is it clear to you friends now? 23 क्रोमोसोम याद रखना. 23 क्रोमोसोम में 23 डीएनए याद रखना. ये 23 डीएनए टोटली बोलता है जीनोम. अदरवाइज बोल सकता है द सम टोटल ऑफ. ये सब जनरल डेफिनेशन आपका बुक में नहीं है, इसलिए मैं मेरा स्टेटमेंट्स में मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. टेक्स्ट बुक में जो दिया है वो मैं स्क्रीन में दिया है आपको. द सम टोटल ऑफ ऑल द जीन्स प्रेजेंट इन एन ऑर्गेनिज्म, दैट इज आल्सो कॉल्ड एज जीनोम. सो जीनोम इज क्लियर टू यू नाउ. I hope that genome is clear to you. So 23 chromosome, haploid set of chromosome, the entire DNA, haploid set chromosome, entire DNA is called as genome. Now you see over here, this is a chromosome. In this chromosome, you know, DNA is there. But एक point याद रखना, DNA contains active part and inactive part. Active part को बोलता है सिस्ट्रॉन, इनएक्टिव पार्ट को बोलता है इंट्रॉन. ये जो जीनोम में हम लोग इंट्रॉन्स कभी भी यूज नहीं करता है, काउंट नहीं करता है. सो व्हाट एवर इज एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेटिंग देयर, दैट मीन्स ऑल द सिस्ट्रॉन वी कैन से एज जीनोम. यू गॉट द पॉइंट क्लियरली नाउ? अभी आप समझो, मैं ऐसा सिंपल एग्जांपल बोलता हूँ, यू डोंट फील इट नाउ, मींस डोंट टेक इट सीरियसली, आई एम जस्ट जोकिंग नाउ। देखिए इधर हम लोग कितना लोग हैं, अभी फिलहाल बीच में 42 तक गया था, अभी 34 लोग हैं। तो 34 स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर। आज का टोटल मैं एक बार देखा था 42 तक, 42 पीपल वे देयर। कितना लोग ये जो 42 पीपल या 34 लोग अभी जो फिलहाल बैठा है, उसमें से कितना लोग एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेटिंग देयर इन चैट बॉक्स? कम लोग हैं। Some people are not simply sitting there. Maybe their device is on, they may be out somewhere. That means some are actively involved in it and some are actively not involved, means they are inactive. So inactive people, we are not taking care, because I cannot do anything with inactive people. They are not there. They are not responding. They may be listening or they may be roaming around. But those who are there in active participation, they are getting all informations what I say or what they are saying that I see. So interaction is taking place over there. That means active and inactive. So inactive people are going to lose and active people are going to gain. So in the same manner, in DNA, active genes are there and inactive parts are also there. Inactive part, we can say that is intron, that has to be removed. There is no use for that. And the active part is that the cistron. So this cistron, we are collectively saying as genome. So वो भी एक meaning है, याद रखना. Okay? So sum total बोलेगा तो ये जो inactive है वो count नहीं करेंगे. Only the active segments, active parts of the DNA is involved in that. Now, second technical term you come across. The second technical term is called genomics. Genomics technical term एक scientist ने दिया, उसका नाम है T.H. Roderick. T.H. Roderick in the year 1986. कभी है याद रखो. जीनोम टेक्निकल टर्म आया है 100 years बैक, और जीनोमिक्स जो टेक्निकल टर्म है ये कभी आया है जब आप अभी कौन सा एरिया पे बैठा है, कौन सा क्लासरूम में बैठा है. ये क्लासरूम कंप्लीट करके मैं जब बाहर आया तभी ये डिक्लेयर किया. That means 1986. So 1986 genomics, the technical term has come into. Okay. Now what is genomics? Look at there. Genomics means, so genome में बोलता है sum total of all the genes, that is genome. अभी genomics क्या है? इनका ये जो जीनोम का एनालाइज, ये जीनोम को जब एनालाइज करता है, ओके, एनालाइज करके उनका ऊपर स्टडी करके, सो वो जो डिटेल्स, मतलब ये एनालाइज करेंगे, ये कैसा है, क्या है, उसमें कितना जीन्स है, जीन्स का अरेंजमेंट कैसा है, उनका सीक्वेंस कैसा है, नाइट्रोजन बेस कैसे अरेंज किया है, उनका मैपिंग कैसे करना है, ये सब कुछ करके उनका हर जीन्स का फंक्शन क्या है, उनका डिटेल्ड स्टडी को बोलता है जीनोमिक्स. व्हाट इज जीनोमिक्स? इट इज द स्टडी ऑफ जीनोम थ्रू, याद रखना क्या क्या पॉइंट्स है. वन, एनालाइसिस. अभी देखो हमने क्वेश्चंस का ये असाइनमेंट होने के बाद हमने क्या किया, हर क्वेश्चन हमने एनालाइज किया, क्वेश्चन वाइज आंसर वाइज हमने एनालाइज किया, और सिमिलरली एनालिसिसिंग करके आपको कुछ रिजल्ट मिलेगा. उनका सीक्वेंस देखता है, जीन्स का सीक्वेंस देखता है, नाइट्रोजन बेस का सीक्वेंस देखता है, और उसके ऊपर ये जो इंफॉर्मेशन आपको जो मिला उसके ऊपर जो मैपिंग करता है जीन्स का, ये सब जीनोमिक्स में आता है. और उनका फंक्शंस, अभी देखो मैं आपको क्लास लिया है, क्लास लेने के बाद मैं आपको टेस्ट दिया है, टेस्ट देने के बाद आपका मार्क मिला है, मार्क मिलने के बाद आपका स्टेटस, मतलब फर्स्ट कौन है, सेकंड कौन है, थर्ड कौन है, ये कर रहे हैं. उसके बाद आपका रिजल्ट बनाकर आपको रिपोर्ट कार्ड देता है. ये सब कुछ एक एक्टिविटीज है. एवरीथिंग बेस्ड ऑन योर स्टडी. योर स्टडी इज द जीनोम, योर स्टडी इज द जीनोम. लेकिन आपका स्टडीज में क्या करता है, एनालाइज करके उसका आपका जो ग्रास्पिंग पावर देखते हैं, योर नॉलेज चेक कर रहे हैं, ये सब कुछ करके फाइनली मैं क्या करता हूँ, आपका लेवल देखेगा, कौन फर्स्ट है कौन सेकंड है, और आपका रिजल्ट बन जाएगा. दैट इज योर मैपिंग. तो ये जो प्रोसेस को बोलता है जीनोमिक्स. You friends, you got it clearly now what is genomics? You got it clearly now what is genomics? Okay, fine. So these are the two technical terms, keep in mind. One is genome, means sum total of all the genes, that is genome, and study on genome. Study on genome is called as genomics. Study on genome. So what you are going to study there? Analysis is there, sequencing is there, mapping is there. Not only that, these are structural functions and their function. Chart 4 points. 4 points you are learning there. Okay, analyzing, sequencing, mapping. That means all structural characters. Second, and finally, that is called a function. Now look at over here. Now next one, types of genomic study. There are 2 types of genomic study. One is called a structural study. वही मैंने आपको बताया अभी. Analysis, sequence में बताएगा तो analysis, sequencing and mapping. मैंने इधर लिखा mapping, sequencing, analysis क्योंकि मेरे को उधर लिखने का जो प्रोविजन के लिए मैं ऐसे लिखा. लेकिन सीक्वेंस बात करेगा तो स्ट्रक्चरल जीनोमिक्स में पहले एनालिसिस करना है, फिर उसका सीक्वेंसिंग करना है, फिर उसका मैपिंग करना है. दैट इज वन टाइप. सेकंड टाइप ऑफ जीनोमिक स्टडी इज दैट फंक्शनल जीनोमिक स्टडी. उसमें क्या करता है? फंक्शंस ऑफ ऑल द जीन सीक्वेंसेस. बट वी आर लर्निंग देयर. इफ यू आर नॉट, माय फोटो इज कवरिंग देयर, देन आई विल रिमूव इट. लेकिन आप मैं फोटो निकालना है. लेकिन मैं निकालेगा तो भी आपको उधर मिलेगा. Okay, so there are 2 functions there, structural functions and functional genomics. Okay, structural mapping, sequencing and analysis, and in functional genomic study, we are studying about the functions of all the gene sequences and their expressions. You got this slide clear to you, friends? Now, shall I go to the next slide? Quickly, you give me the answer fast. No? Yes, yes. Okay, now I'm going to the next slide now. Now you see the applications of genomics. अभी टेक्निकल टर्म में मैंने आपको बताया क्या है जीनोम, क्या है जीनोमिक्स. अब ये जीनोमिक्स का यूज क्या है, का एप्लीकेशन क्या है, वो भी मैं क्विकली बात करता हूं आपसे. तो क्विक पॉइंट्स में देखा तो पहला वाला ये पॉइंट है. तो दिस genomic study helps us to improve the crop plants. That means we can modify the plants. Okay, so that means not only plants, even it is helpful for human health and even the cattle we have, livestock. Okay, improvement of crop plants. This is the crop plants. Now we are developing so and so new varieties of crops, because that we could do because of the genomics. Because of genomics only, we are today able to modify the genes of plants and animals. So it is applicable therein. It is helpful for improving the crops what we have today. अभी आप बोल रहे हैं ना, आपका जो beans या फिर जो whatever अभी different variety of what you can say food grains you get the market, and it's costly also because all these are developed by this technology. Okay, so crop plants we can improve. Then human health can also be improved. Human health. Now that human health, if you look at now, look at here. Okay, the drug. I mean, different treatments area is there. Diagnosis area is there. So in many areas, मैं आज ये लेने को भूल गया. लेसर लिया नहीं, आप लोग बोला भी नहीं. Okay. Now you see in various areas we can notice that it is helpful. So in human health, in crop improvement of crop plant, improvement of human health, and also look at the improvement of cattle. Now you see this is the normal cattle. अभी देखिए, this is the genetically superior cattle. Normal cattle or superior cattle. देखो ये improvement कैसे हुआ है? That means by means of this kind of even genetic engineering we can say, because of modifications of genes. Okay. Now another thing we can notice that in agriculture we can develop transgenic plants. Transgenic plants बोलेगा तो actually वो part आपको बाद में देखना पड़ेगा. So in agriculture we can say we are able to mix the characteristics of different plants into one plant. So that means we are able to produce transgenic plants. Transgenic plants, even transgenic plants, we can notice that potato is there, tomato is there, And so like that, various types of plants are there. But now we are able to produce one plant called the tomato. Potato है क्या? Potato नहीं है. Tomato है क्या? Tomato नहीं है. So this kind of plants. Even we can improve golden rice करके एक rice है अभी. उसमें we can notice that nutrients means normal case में in rice we can notice that the rice, I mean nutrient content is not there. That nutrient content containing rice we could produce. Even so many new varieties of plants we have produced it artificially. And such artificially produced plants we can say transgenic plants, say as vitamin A. Okay, so that means we can say that the new artificial plants we have produced, not only plants, even animals also we have done all these things. So this is going on. This we can say the research is going on in such a way. So many plants are there. Even not only rice, even wheat is there. Even we can say that lady's finger is there, capsicum is there. So like that, so many plants are there which we already developed artificially. Artificially in the sense, artificially we inserted genes of good characters. And different characters we brought together into one plant. So this kind of modifications we have done, and we created the plants called that such plants we called transgenic plants. Okay, so this is also the outcome of genomics. Now, second application we can notice that. Second application is that this genomics is have a wide application. Even आप देखो next topic में लेने वाला biotechnology है. So biotechnology आप देखो तो everything is related. This is totally related with the biotechnology. That is why I'm taking biotechnology, and next madam लेने वाला है plant breeding now. मैं उनको दे दिया अभी. So we can see that in various areas, all these genomics are applicable now. That means in the field of medicine, in the field of biotechnology, in the field of social science, in all these various areas, we can say this genomics knowledge we can apply for human welfare. Okay. Now the third point is that, what is that? Even that is regarding the health of human beings. See, if any gene in the human cell, you noted that it is defective, or defect हो गया, खराब हो गया, आज हमको क्या कर सकता है? ऐसा वाला कोई जीन अपना बॉडी में, अपना सेल में डिफेक्टिव हो गया तो, खराब हो गया तो, उसको निकाल के अच्छा करेक्टेड जीन हमको आज इंसर्ट कर सकता है. So today we are able to remove the gene which is defected, which is defective, and then we can insert a corrected gene, healthy gene in place of the defective gene. So this is called gene therapy. So we can see that this can be done. This can be, genomics can be applied there in the field of gene therapy for correcting the disorders. Okay, you got the point clearly, friends? Now, point number 3 is clear. Number 1 याद रखना, number 2 याद रखना, number 3 I'm not repeating. I'm थोड़ा pass कर रहे अभी. Okay, so is it clear to you? So number 3 is that in genetic disorder, to correct the genes, this genomics useful. And also this is called a genomic gene. Now look at the fourth area. In fourth area we can say forensic department. जो क्राइम वगैरह वगैरह जो होता है वहां लोगों वो फाइंड आउट करने के लिए ये जो क्या बोलता है जो ऑफेंस किसने किया है. So to find out, we can notice that this genomics can be used. So it can be used as marker. Can be used as marker for which area? Forensic analysis. Forensic analysis में we can use genomics now. Now, Panjo point, look at there. The Panjo point is that even today, what we can do, we can insert new gene, not only in all other living organisms, even in microbes we can do. So when we insert a gene which is producing an enzyme or hormone or whatever, such gene we can isolate and we can introduce into a microorganism. So when we introduce into a microorganism, what kind of gene you inserted, accordingly, you can get enzyme, or you can get proteins, or you can get biofuel. So anything you can get. आपने कौन सा जीन इंसर्ट किया है, वो जीन क्या प्रोड्यूस करेगा आपको जो मिल जाएगा. और आपको एंजाइम, वो जीन एंजाइम प्रोड्यूस करना है तो वो एंजाइम देगा आपको, और कुछ प्रोटीन प्रोड्यूस करना है तो प्रोटीन आपको बना देगा, और कुछ ऑयल प्रोड्यूस करना है तो ऑयल प्रोड्यूस करके देगा. और so this way today we can use biotechnology, even genomics for the human welfare. So 5 points मैंने आपको अभी तक बताया total. With last point यही है, you can introduce a new gene. That gene can be an artificial gene, or that gene can be a gene taken from other organism. Okay, वो भी याद रखना, आपको gene artificially produce कर सकता है, or you can obtain such a gene from any other organism where you see such good character. Okay, and then we are introducing that one into microbes for the production of enzymes, for the production of therapeutic medicines, proteins, and even biofuels. Okay, for therapeutic proteins like antibodies and like that, and even like biogas, वगैरह. Okay, so I hope that you are understanding me. So now I'm going to the next point, that is Human Genome Project, HGP. So this topic I'm not taking today. मैं आपको आज इतना ही बोला है, that is what is genome, what is genomics, and what are its applications. Applications very important है. जो 5 points मैंने आपको बताया, वो 5 points 5 heading में आपको लिखना है. Explanation you can do in your own words. Okay, so Human Genome Project, इसके बाद हमको देखना, कल हम देखेंगे, कल हम Human Genome Project देखेंगे. So you please read your textbook. If you have any difficulty to understand, you tell me. Okay, now the time is already over. Now it is 5 minutes आगे गया है. So I don't want to go into that. So Human Genome Project थोड़ा ज्यादा मैं बात करूंगा. आपका टेक्स्ट बुक में ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है. So ज्यादा कुछ नहीं है तो भी कुछ जनरल नॉलेज के लिए मैं आपको थोड़ा ज्यादा इंफॉर्मेशन देंगे. That is why I'm not taking today itself. Otherwise, it is a matter of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But in 2-3 minutes, I will not finish Human Genome Project. आपको ज्यादा जानकारी आपको देना है, इसलिए मैं I will take it to. Okay, now today you people enjoy today's session. Did you enjoy? Okay. So assignment. अपना poll. How it was today's poll session? 10 question poll. You like it? I did not give any one question poll. That I will give you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will give you 1 question poll, because today already you have done one major assignment, one major poll. So that is why. Okay. So tomorrow we will meet again at 9 o'clock. Okay. So 9 o'clock. Now you see, tomorrow you have physics lecture. Tomorrow you have physics lecture.